Something that's been stymieing me is how to clean my honey extractor. Newer models are they're designed better for cleaning because they're designed so that you can take this whole contraption out, lift the spinning basket out, and then just reach down in and clean everything. This one, I tried to take it apart. I took out these bolts here and down on the bottom, but it just doesn't come apart. It's not designed to come apart. So I have to figure out how to get this sucker clean. And what I'm gonna do, I've started it already, is I put it in my sink and I'm just gonna use the hot water sprayer. And I've sprayed down already, just going slowly around the outside because there's honey that was clear up here. I just went slowly spraying hot water on the interior walls. And you can see it's gathering down there, but I've got honey all over this basket. So I am going to basically fill it up with hot water, not up to here. I don't want to get water on the gear mechanism because I'm afraid it's going to rust badly. So I'll fill it up with hot water, spin things around a bit, and then I'll just open the honey gate down there and dump it out and see what it looks like after that. I filled it up, sprayed everything down with really hot water, trying to keep away from the gears here. But otherwise I've sprayed everything down with a lot of hot water. It's all gathered there in the bottom and it's fogging up my camera lens every time I bring it over the tub. Anyway, so now I'm just going to reach down here and get my hands out of the way, hopefully without burning them. And we'll just let that hot water run out down the sink and see how this worked. Okay, so it looks like that worked. I did have to do it twice because the first time I didn't wait long enough, and what happened was when I dumped out the final dregs of the water, there was this sludge of honey still at the bottom. So I refilled it about halfway with hot water, spun the handle and spun the basket a few times just to kind of mix things up and make sure that any honey at the bottom actually got dissolved into the water, and then I dumped it out. And now I've been kind of drying it out with some paper towels and it feels nice and clean. So the next step is I'll just use some rubbing alcohol and clean out the front. Well, that seems to have worked. So I used the alcohol because I found that it is really good at dissolving chunks of propolis and wax on things. But then I also went over it afterwards with just some glass cleaner, and it is now nice and shiny on the outside. As for the handle was really sticky, so I just took it off and sprayed or poured some rubbing alcohol on a paper towel and rubbed it clean, and all that goop, sticky stuff came off. There were a couple places where I had to use a kitchen scraper to kind of help it come off, but in the end, that's what it looks like. So I think I figured out how to clean this. Now I'm just crossing my fingers that I can get it really dry and that nothing inside rusts.